Hi there, I'm Ryan, and this is my portfolio I made in Webflow. I'll give you a quick walkthrough here. So this is the landing page. These are a couple of different projects that I made. I'll walk you through uh, two out of the three of them. So here's the first one. This is an app for nonverbal speakers. It's a mobile application. It's meant to provide a means of communication to nonverbal speakers. So started off with some research. All of my projects followed the double diamond process. Got some user stories, some different mock-ups, some user flows. These user flows were made based on three high priority user stories that I made. Here's some mock up screens, wireframes, some iterations based on some different ideas I had for a menu, some additional mock up screens, visual design, testing the colors using A11Y color contrast checker, some high fidelity screens, and some testing. Here you can watch some of my moderated remote usability testing, some feedback that I received from some of the participants, and then a bunch of data from the usability test, some limitations that I had during testing, and then moving forward, and then moving on to the next case study. This is an e-commerce website that I had made for a client. So it follows a similar format as the first one. This is, again, the double diamond process, some metrics from what their uh, current Etsy site has. Some personas and empathy maps, user stories, again, some additional mock-up screens, some sketches that I had done of different different screens, landing page, item previews, product layout. And then here are some low to mid fidelity wireframes. Here is the application visual design, color palette, some inspiration that I gathered through mood boards. Here's a carousel that I made for each of the products. You can view the prototype here. And here's some various high fidelity screens. A little bit slower here. And then, like the previous one, I did moderated remote usability testing. You can watch that video here. Here are some data from the usability tests that I completed. Here are some various Likert scales that participants completed related to the simplicity of navigation, the simplicity of the checkout process, and simplicity of adding items to their cart. Here's some participant feedback. And then here's applying that feedback. This was how the product preview screen looked before, but after I tested it, it was common that participants wanted to have a size chart on the product screen. So I added a size chart there. And some things that I would learn moving forward. And then this section is still kind of under development. I'd like to redesign this a bit more, but this was a mobile bus application that I had made. Some competitive analyses with some sliders here. Quantitative data. I conducted a survey, and this is data from that survey. Some demographic information that I pulled from the survey. Personas that I had made. Empathy map. Some user flow processes. Some low fidelity wireframes. And then the wireframes with visual design. Some sketches that I did for branding. Usability testing data. And yeah. And then on some of the other pages, you can see my about. I'm a behavior analyst as well, board certified. And this is just kind of going over what we already saw. Here's back to the home page. And yep, thanks for watching.